It's just a box of pictures. That's it.
Can I see?
Well, there's nothing to see. It's just, me, you, Michael, Morgan.
You have pictures of me?
Yes, I do. You and the boys, Carly.
None of them are from when Michael was an infant. I hated my hair then.
When I look at those pictures now, I think about how sure I was that it was right to keep Michael away from AJ.
So have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I never felt bad for AJ, but I do. I do now. He never got to be a father to his child.
About Alan?
There's not a picture of Alan in that box. I didn't spend time with him. I didn't want to be around him.
Jason, you can't blame yourself for what happened. Alan was the parent. You were the child.
I wasn't a child, Carly.
When I first met you, you were a little weird. You were. And I realized that it was because of the accident. The smallest thing would confuse you, especially when it came to emotion. Alan was an adult. He should have been looking out for your best interest.
He tried.
He did not try. Alan was all about what Alan wanted. His perfect son, a reflection of himself. I'm sorry, I was there. I remember all the reasons you pulled away. You were trying to be your own person. You were trying to survive.
You always defend me.
I'm selfish. If you moved back into the Quarter Main, she would have never been at Jake's. And if you had never been at Jake's, I would have never met you. And what would have happened to me? And you changed my life. Not that it's all about me. Right?
I understand what you're trying to say.
I know that you regret that you don't have a bond with Alan. Don't feel bad for what happened with AJ. Please don't feel bad. He wanted to take Michael away from me, and you made sure that didn't happen. And because of that, Michael got to grow up with his mother. And nothing is more important to a child than their mother. I'm implying that fathers aren't wonderful, because Sonny is a wonderful father. He is. He adores Michael and Morgan, and he gives them time and stability, everything he didn't get from Mike. I'm just afraid what would happen if I get back together with Jax.
You'd never come between Sonny and the kids.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that on purpose, but, Jax will be their stepfather. And he's wonderful with them, too. I know he showers them with presents and he takes them to Disneyland, but he adores them. And he's great, and he's involved, and here I am. Full circle, right back to where I was.
Carly, you're going to figure it out. Okay, look, you started out in a bar. Now you own your own hotel. You got 2 great kids. You got 2 guys who love you, and you didn't get there because of me. Okay, so whether you like it or not, you're pretty good at figuring out your own life.
But I was smart enough to latch on you the second I saw you. Well, I promise I won't bug you anymore today. I can't make any promises about tomorrow.
Well, I'm still not going to be able to help you, Carly.
You always help me. That's why I keep coming back. Hey, Max. What are you doing here?
Well, Max took me to Dad's and brought me back.
What brought that on?
Well, I told Max to bring me by Dad's, so he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go upstairs for a minute so I can talk to Max?
Is he in trouble? Because I thought of it. He didn't.
I know, it was your idea. I need to talk to Max.
Okay.
Okay. You don't hurt Michael, okay? You know this is all about him wanting me and Sonny back together.
Right, but he wanted to come over and see.
Feed into it, it just makes things worse.
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. C. I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset with you, okay? I'm not. I had this big fight with Jax, and now I'm so confused, and everything's crazy.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, there's nothing anyone can do to help, because it's me. It's all me. I keep insisting that I want to cut Jax out of my life, but the truth is I still love him.
That's good.
Because I still love you too. I'm not gonna. You just told me you love me. I'm not gonna just leave.
Now, Max, please.
You can go, Max.
Don't you dare leave.
Mrs. C.
No, ignore him. You work for me.
And me. Haven't you ever wanted a woman, Max, so much that you would do anything to win her affection?
Don't play, Max, because you are out of here. This is my house.
You said that this is the healthiest relationship that you've ever been in. That nobody understands you the way I do, that I accept you for who you are. We're made for each other. Why do you have to keep fighting it?
What are you waiting for? Would you get him out of here, please?
Okay, you know what? I will leave if you tell me that you don't love me.
You can go, Max.
Open with each other.
I was open and honest. I told you Sky wasn't allowed in our hotel, and you said she was.
We had a disagreement, okay? It's not the end of the world.
You didn't respect my feelings, Jax.
Well, I'm sorry, because that was not my intention. I love you, and I want us to try again, and I thought you wanted that too, and now it seems like you've changed your mind.
Maybe I have.
Do you think you're overreacting, perhaps? Just a little.
Are you kidding me?
It's not it, okay? Are you pulling away because you're afraid of being hurt again?
Sky knew that Alcazar put that briefcase in our vault, okay? And once the hostage crisis started, she had information that would diffuse the entire thing, and she didn't tell anybody.
But Sky didn't know that violence was going to erupt. I don't know why you...
You are doing it again. You're not listening to me. You just don't get it.
Why? Because you went through a hostage crisis and I didn't? I mean, is that what you're really angry about? I realize I can never know what you went through in those 12 hours.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
For what?
For just beating you up about this hostage crisis. Going on and on about how you weren't there and you don't understand. Craig's a psychopath and he shot Robin because he could. And if you would have been there, you would have been hurt or killed and...
I wish I could have been there for you. I really do.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I am.
Yeah. Well, you went through serious trauma. It's going to take time to heal. And if there's anything I can do to make it better...
You already are making it better. There is one thing.
What?
You can do. You could,
Name it?
take me to dinner in Montreal tomorrow night.
I'll pick you up at 6. Okay.
On the next General Hospital.
Are you always so reckless?
Are you always so rude? Nothing is going to stop me from spending this night with you. What are you doing here?
I want to talk to you in person about this trip.
I want to help you the same way that you've always helped me.
Please, let me in.